The laughter still echoes when I close my eyes. It was sharp, deliberate, the kind that cuts deep and stays lodged inside your ribs. Rachel, find another table. This one's for family, not adopted girls. Claire said it with that polished cruelty she wears like perfume. The others joined in, parents, cousins, even her husband, a full chorus of humiliation. Even the waiter froze, torn between pity and obedience. Then the bill arrived. $3,270. He placed it in front of me like fate tossing salt into a wound. I smiled, sipped my wine, and paid. Not in surrender, in strategy. Because every transaction deserves a return on investment. I wasn't always the outsider. At 10, my parents told me I was adopted softly, as if whispering could dull the pain. Claire hugged me, whispering, "You'll always be my sister." But lies rot over time. Her hugs became nods. Her words turned into corrections. She corrected my voice, my clothes, my existence. Claire was the miracle. I was the afterthought. So I stayed silent, because silence unsettles people more than tears. Then came my 29th birthday, the last dinner I ever let her plan. She chose the city's most expensive restaurant, private room, gold menus, rare wine pairings. She said it was for family. I should have known better. Halfway through dessert, she raised her glass and announced I was lucky to be included. That I shouldn't expect inheritance. Everyone laughed. Even Mother smiled, a small, guilty smile that stung more than words. So I paid. Not out of grace, out of calculation. Because humiliation can be turned into blueprint. 2 weeks later, I started building mine. I'd been in finance for 6 years, long enough to appreciate precision and patience. Claire's husband, Daniel, ran a small but reckless architectural firm. He loved to brag about government connections. One dinner with his junior accountant and a bottle of whiskey told me everything I needed. Daniel was creative, not just with design, but with numbers. He'd been inflating costs, funneling excess into offshore accounts. I didn't report it. Not yet. Information earns more when it's withheld. I collected everything: emails, ledgers, transfers, until I could map his every move. Then I set the trap. 3 months later, Claire invited me again. Same restaurant, same table, same illusion of perfection. Daniel's smug grin, Claire's diamonds, my parents' approval, a flawless scene. Dinner was smooth until dessert. The waiter arrived with champagne, the bill, and an envelope marked Daniel Grant. "What's this?" he asked. "The lady who booked requested it be delivered with the bill," the waiter said. Daniel opened it and froze. Inside, screenshots, contracts, bank trails, his corruption in full color. Claire leaned in. "What is it?" "Nothing," he stammered, voice cracking on the lie. I sipped my wine. "Maybe it's something." He looked at me, really looked, and understood where the knife had come from. Before Claire could speak, a man in a tailored suit appeared. "Mr. Grant," he said smoothly. "Financial Investigation Bureau. We received an anonymous report. Would you come with us, please?" The restaurant fell silent. Daniel's mouth opened, closed, opened again. This is absurd. But the agent's hand was already on his shoulder. Claire trembled. "Rachel, what did you do?" I set my glass down. "Just paying another bill." Within 2 weeks, their firm collapsed. Accounts frozen. Investments gone. My parents' savings lost with theirs. Claire called daily. I never answered. When she showed up at my door, she was unrecognizable, makeup smeared, pride shattered. "Why?" she whispered. "We're family." I smiled softly. "You drew that line first. You ruined us." "No," I said. "You did." I just turned on the lights. Tonight, I returned to that same restaurant, same table, alone. The waiter recognized me. "Good evening, miss. Anything else?" I smiled. "Just the bill." He placed it down. $127.41. Much easier to swallow. As I signed, a voice wavered behind me. "Wait, please." Claire. Thinner, older, desperate. "Rachel, Daniel's trial is next week. If we could just pay." I rose, smoothing my coat. I paid long ago, Claire. You can't walk away from family. I met her eyes. That's what I thought once. Then I left. Outside, the city lights shimmered across the glass. My reflection, calm, complete, unrecognizable. Revenge was never about rage. It was about balance. And tonight, the bill was finally settled in full.